My name is Melissa Whalen, and I am very proud to be an educator. It is amazing to me that I have now been in this field for over 20 years. I strive to be the best teacher that I can be, and that begins with looking like and acting like a teacher. Professional teachers look like they are proud to be at school every day. They are enthusiastic and they dress for success. Many of them dress comfortably yet appropriately. They behave in such a way that their students feel respected. They are constantly looking for ways to meet the needs of their students, whether that be in the classroom, the hallway, or the playground. This teacher attitude comes from the qualities or dispositions that they possess. Grand Canyon University outlines 10 such dispositions. While I definitely identify with all 10, some are more my areas of strength than others. As I look at my career and my relationships with my students, I feel that compassion and advocacy are my strengths. These two dispositions are very closely related. To be a compassionate teacher means to develop a genuine, caring, and respectful relationship with your students. I am intentional in the language that I use with my students. When I'm talking to them, I want them to feel respected and cared for. I pull students into my classroom from their classrooms, and I want my space to be comforting, safe, and welcoming to them. Many times my students tell me that they love coming to ESL, and many times they don't want to go back to their classroom. Being compassionate is also about the small moments. I have a duty in the morning, and I really enjoy this time because I greet many of the students. I try to greet them by name. They love to tell me stories of things that happened maybe that morning or the night before, and I feel that this has a very small part of making sure they get a good start to the day. I also feel that I am an advocate for my students. Many of their classroom teachers need some assistance with providing strategies and resources, and I help them with these. I also help to determine what intervention my students get, and I also help to make communication accessible to them and their families by providing translated documents. Finally, I feel like my strength is appreciating cultural diversity. One of the small things that I do is that in my classroom I have pictures of students from all over the world, and my students just love looking at these pictures. I also make sure that my classroom library is stocked with books from all different cultures. I want my students to see themselves reflected on my walls and in the library. An area that I would like to grow in would be sparking curiosity. I teach reading intervention and language, which can be kind of dry. I want to be a better facilitator at getting my students to have discussions, and I also want them to be more independent problem solvers. Many times they look to me to prompt them, and I want them to start using some of these strategies independently. I am very proud to be a teacher, and I am very excited to broaden my knowledge base here at Grand Canyon University.